Live. Seems like we're live.
Hello everyone. I don't know what's going on here tonight, but it seems as if we're having a little bit of a technical difficulty. But we're going to continue, and we're going to give you what we have. So let's just get go and let's get rolling.
See the screens.
Yeah, we even have difficulty seeing our screen on this side. So let us see.
Okay.
Good. Well, welcome everybody. My name is Jannie Langeveld.
And I'm Judy.
And it's really awesome for us to have you again with us tonight. I really hope that you guys are just as excited as us. I'm going to keep up this screen most of the time tonight because we really have some incredible things that we want to share with you, tips and a few tricks here and there, things that we have learned through experience and learning from other people, and we really want to impart these to you so that you can create easy videos for your website and for your products as well. Both of us are going to share. Judy has got some great insights on some of the video topics, and have a great time.
So why do we need videos? Videos are really in big demand on the internet. Videos help with a lot of the search engine. People prefer to watch videos than to read text these days. The first thing they'll look for is a video, a very short video that they can use to guide them through something. So videos are so important that you can't avoid it. But you have to get comfortable with being in front of the camera or learn to do it with presentation slides. Because of the consumer demand, we really want everyone to create videos. Videos with your faces will help a lot when you start to do your product launch.
Yeah, it's very important. It's almost like a one-on-one channel of communication. And when people see your face, they get to know you and they become comfortable with you, and they really build a relationship with you. And that is very important, and that's why video plays such an important role. People don't really like to read, so they rather watch a short video clip on a topic, and they enjoy that and they learn from that, and people are used to that as well. And they can do that on their smartphones wherever they are, where it's not always so easy to read some of these things. Search engine optimization, I just threw in that point because I just want to make you aware of the importance of video. If you, for example, if you only put text on your blog page, on a page or on a post, that's all that people have, and that's all that you can utilize to draw people to you and to capture people's attention to you. But the interesting thing is when you have video, because you've got the picture, the video itself, you have audio attached to that as well, and you can get the video transcribed. So now you have 3 channels of communication with your audience. And at one time I thought audio is not so important anymore, but until recently then I realized when people drive in their cars, for example, and they want to listen to you, they can't watch video, or if they do, they might end up in trouble. So audio is very important for that as well. So people can download your audio from a video to their smartphones or onto a USB memory stick, and they can listen to these in their cars or wherever they are, on the train, on the bus. And that's why I put this point in there as well. So now when you transcribe your video, and transcription is basically just a word-for-word text-based version of the video, then you have that for your search engine optimization of your website or your web page as well, because that is what Google is looking for, because they cannot index video and audio, so they use the text. So you can, with videos, you can either capture yourself or you can capture your computer screen. Now, why this is important, when you do, for example, tutorials and you want to show people exactly what you're doing, if you set up something, for example, then you can capture your computer screen and you can use that as the tutorial. And all of this is much easier than you think. It may sound daunting at this time, but it really, really is not. Good, so let's go into the equipment, and this is some of the equipment that we just recommend. First of all, you need a camera, and we recommend a HD camera. But nowadays, most of us have a smartphone, and it doesn't really matter whether it's an iPhone or like an Apple device or an Android device. The optics on these smartphones are generally very good. And with this, I include some of the tablets as well, so I don't exclude them. So what we recommend, if you have one of the newer smartphones, the optical quality of your videos that you can record on these devices is incredible. And when you use that, you don't have to go and purchase additional equipment. You get holders that you can attach to your tripod, and then you can use your phone that way as well. You can even do selfies, as they call it, with a stabilizer rod. I don't show it here, but on our website, wealthisadecision.com/resources, there we have some more resources and some of the equipment, and there we have one of these eye stabilizer monopods that you can use as well. What I also recommend, if you want to sit down to do video, for example, you can get a good quality webcam. Now, the webcam that we recommend here is the, I can't think of the name, is the Logitech C920. It's a bit of an older webcam, but the image quality is very, very good. And these, I think nowadays you can pick them up for just under $70. So it's not a huge investment that you have to make, and the optical quality is really great. You can also attach that to a tripod. If you want to go higher end, then you can go for a digital SLR camera, for example. Now, the reason why many people go for a digital SLR camera, if they really want high quality video, then they go for these cameras because they can control the light and the lens opening, the aperture and all that. But it's really not necessary. If you have one of these cameras and you can attach a microphone to it, you can use that, but it's really, really not necessary. It's sometimes a bit cumbersome, it's big, and a smartphone does a great job. And of course, then you need a tripod where you can attach this. It doesn't have to be a heavy-duty tripod, just as long as it's nice and sturdy, where you can adjust the height, where you can pan left and right, up and down easily. And that will also, it will not cost you so much. You can pick up a really good quality tripod for around $40. And that's your camera equipment and your tripod. I think you might have thought, we're going to come up here with very expensive equipment, but it's really not necessary. You can go a long way, and this can even be the only equipment that you use for that. The second category is microphones. Now, there are two sort of types of microphones that you can use. The one is a lavalier or a lapel microphone. Now, these are the microphones that you see on people when they do interviews with them, and it's concealed, so it's nice and small, and you can use this with a camera that can accommodate this, or you can use a separate audio recorder, which I'm not going to touch on now because it's a bit cumbersome when you have to merge the audio and the video together to get them synced and all that. But why I show this particular lavalier microphone is this microphone is specially designed by a company called Rode, and the microphone is called the Lavalier Plus. It's around $80 at this stage, and you can get it from Amazon, and it's also referenced on our resources page. And this microphone is specially designed for smartphones. So you can use it to record directly on your smartphone. So when you use this microphone with your smartphone, your audio quality is crisp, it's very clear, it's very high quality, and you don't have to do anything with the audio to enhance it or anything. It's really great. You get other lavalier microphones much cheaper. You can get from about $20, but it's good enough. But if you want a little bit higher quality, then go for something that's a little bit more than that. Then USB microphones. The USB microphone is a microphone that plugs into your USB port of your computer, either your laptop or your desktop computer. And the one that I listed here, it's not really released yet, but there are many people that have tested this microphone. The quality is excellent. It's approximately $160 or $170. So if you have the budget and you want to go for one of these microphones, it's awesome. What I like about it, if you use, for example, the webcam, just go back. If you use that in conjunction with a webcam, and because the webcam also plugs into your computer. So now you have your audio and your video, both very good quality, and it records directly onto your computer, and you have a file that you can immediately edit, and the optical or the video quality as well as the audio quality is excellent. This particular one is also from a company called Rode. Their microphones are really good quality, and they're very popular among podcasters, people who are using these microphones on their computers as well. You will also need a computer because you will need to edit your videos that you capture, and you either need a Mac or a PC. It doesn't have to be a super duper computer. It should be a fairly new computer, and I recommend 4 GB plus RAM on these computers. And one word of caution, I haven't looked into this, but these Chrome computers are very popular nowadays. I would just recommend that if you want to look at that, I'm not sure whether they can accommodate all these tools that I'm sharing with you today. So just a word of caution there. Don't just go and buy because the price is good. Look at what you want to do. Send us an email. We can even help you out on that. Then editing software. Like I said, you need editing software to edit your videos, and if you want to edit your audio separate, I will just share that with you as well. For your video editing, we use Mac computers, and we use a product called ScreenFlow. It's by a company called Telestream. ScreenFlow is very powerful. I love it to work with. It's very easy to work with. The learning curve is not very steep, and I really love it. It creates very powerful editing features, and it's around I think it's $99 at this stage for the program, so it's not that expensive. Camtasia is specifically for PC. I think you get it for Mac now as well. And then there's a product called Sony Vegas Video Editing Suite. There are different models or versions of this editing suite. It's for PC. You can check it out. I haven't worked with it, so I don't really know how good it is, how user-friendly it is. If you want to edit your audio, there's a program called Audacity. It's free for Mac and PC. You get it for other operating systems as well. It's great once you get to learn how the program works. It's a great product, and it's very powerful to edit your audio. Lighting equipment. This is very important, especially if you want to record in the evening or in your basement. If your lighting is not so great. The reason why you need lighting equipment is especially to light up your face and to eliminate any shadows that that might be behind you on your screen or on the wall. Now, you can go ahead, like here on the right hand side, I've got more professional equipment. You can go ahead and you can go and purchase something like this, but it is really, really, really not necessary. This equipment that I'm just showing here, I think it comes in a kit form. It's approximately $300. You don't need to go that way. You don't really have to go that way. This lamp that I show you on the left-hand side of your screen is from IKEA, and I think I saw on their site it's about $19, $20. Now you're going to need a few of these if you want to do proper lighting. You don't need all of them, but I will go into that in the next slide a little bit more in depth, and then with a proper daylight light bulb as well, just to give you a nice crisp white light. Now this is a simplified layout of a video studio. Now this doesn't have to be a special room. All, of course, as you can think, what you would like to have there is just where you can isolate yourself, or if you're in your house, doesn't matter, just get the children or whoever is in the house, just tell them, I'm going to do some recording now, so please just be quiet and for this period of time. Telephone doesn't ring, stuff like that. Now, at the top, I drew a line there for the screen, but you don't need a separate screen. If you have a solid colored wall that you can use, white works very well. I like a white background very much. It's just one of my preferences. I really like that. But you can use any other background as well. You can even use your office. If you have a nice bookshelf in the back and you want to portray a more professional image, you can use that as well. And then you will see here the first set of lights from the top. Those two lights shine directly onto your backdrop or onto your screen. Now, this is either the wall or then the backdrop or the screen. And the reason why you light that up is where you're sitting and the lights in front of you is going to create shadows on the backdrop. And so those that first row of lights is to eliminate those shadows. So that's why they show directly there. This is very simple. People in a professional studio, they apply the same type of rules, but obviously it's, they've got a lot of other equipment and stuff like that as well. We don't need that because we want quick and easy videos, and for our websites we want to create that very quick and easy. And then the placement of your tripod, so these two lights must just be either next to your tripod or just a little bit before your tripod, so that your camera doesn't get that lighting. And these two then is specifically to light up your face. You can move them in a little bit. You must play around so that you get the best lighting on your face, because you don't want shadows on your face while you're recording. And that's basically everything.
And what if they're using their computer?
If you're using your computer, the same basically applies. If you're sitting in front of the wall, for example, just make sure that that your face is lit up well enough. So you will have even if you just have one light in front of you, just above your computer screen or above the webcam, just to light up your face properly. And then just make sure that you might have a light behind you to light up the wall or the backdrop, so that there's no shadows.
Okay.
All right. Thanks, Judy. Now, video quality. Now, I think we're so inundated with professional quality stuff that comes from Hollywood and all that. Now, what I want to emphasize here, you do not need Hollywood production quality for your videos. Your videos must be crisp and clear, and the audio is very important, because even if your picture quality is not, that great, your audio is very important. You can have the nicest video footage, but your audio is you can't hear properly, and there's a lot of hissing noises and background noises, then people are not going to watch your video. So you just emphasize, you don't need Hollywood production quality videos. Your videos must just be good enough for people out there, and make sure that your lighting is good enough, that you're not sitting in the dark and people cannot really hear you and so on. And maybe Judy, I'm going to ask you just to share a little bit, because when you start off, you're a little bit camera shy sometimes.
To avoid camera shy, I started looking, putting a picture in front of me on the wall. So I would look either at the picture or look right into the camera, and that helps me to see my audience. So it makes it a bit more comfortable to speak. That's usually the best way to do it, is just try to put a person's picture up in front and speak to that person like they're in front of you.
Yeah, thanks, Judy. That's a very good tip. And practice. To go and practice a little bit, and get over that.
Yeah, get over the camera, get over your voice. Your voice never sounds the way you like it to sound. So there's always like, oh, I don't like my voice, I don't want to speak. But you know what? People are more interested in what you have to say rather than how you look and are you perfectly pronouncing everything. They just really want to connect to you, see what they like, what you're saying, and then be your fan.
Yeah, they want to connect with you. And there might be something specifically that draws them to you. So just be yourself. That's what people want to know and what they want to see. Okay, then in your videos, you always, just like on your website, you always need a call to action. You need to tell your visitors what you want them to do. And you will see many videos, at the end of the video, there's no contact information, so people don't really know. And you think because they're on your website, they must know. But say, for example, your videos are on YouTube. Someone else links your video to their website, and yeah, they get to the end. They don't know who produced this video or where they can go to get this content. So always make sure that in the beginning of your video, you can make it up yourself, just a little intro with your logo or something nice, and an extra right at the end, just a few seconds, 5 seconds, 10 seconds, just so that people know who they're talking to, who's presenting this, and where they can get in contact with you. That's very important. And your videos, keep them short. Keep your videos really short. Keep them 2-3 minutes if you cannot. I know these videos are longer, but we're really trying to teach and to train you through these videos. So that's why these sessions are a little bit longer. And as you can see and can hear, it's packed full of information. So we would have to make a whole bunch of 5 or 6 minute videos if we want to cover all these topics. I can talk less as well, but I'm just trying to give you as many tips as possible. And because we've got a relationship already, it's a little bit more intimate relationship, and that's why we can go a little bit longer as well. And then tips and tools. Like I said before, always look what successful people in your niche is doing. Judy found such incredible stuff about social media marketing, for example, in the last while. Just by looking at people that are successful in that particular field. So if you want to know more about video, look at the successful people in your niche, in the area that you want to get involved in, and see what they're presenting.
Yeah, by all means, don't think you're copying someone, but you're actually just stirring up your own imagination, your own creativity to take what they offer and make it your own. there are no just one solo pioneer. It's a combination of everyone's idea that make things work. So you might have a different take on some things. So use some of their thoughts and some of yours and put your own ideas together and put it on videos a way that you're branding yourself to your audience. So remember, that's very important. Your audience like to connect face to face, and video allows you to do that.
Yeah. Yeah, and some of you might be already presenters, you know, that you're speaking in front of people in large groups or whatever. If you're not, then this might be your introduction to that. Speak to the camera, overcome that initial camera shyness, that fright that comes with some people, and just have your vision in front of you and just go for it. What I just have there on our resources page, there are some equipment that we recommend. We add from time to time, and like I said in the past as well, some of these products it's affiliate links, so we get a small commission from some of these sales, not of all of them, because our goal is not just to make money out of that, but really to provide a resource where you can come to and where you can get good advice and good quality products that you can use for yourself. The recording of this Hangout is available usually immediately after the Hangout, and we place it on the website as well. And then our online marketing course that we're busy with covers a lot of these subjects and in depth, lots of it. We are busy with it. We're very excited about it. It's really coming soon, but we will keep you updated on them all.
Okay, thank you, everyone.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Enjoy.
Enjoy the rest of your evening, and it was great being with you.
Okay,
bye-bye.
bye.